Hello guys, welcome to today's video. And here in this video, I will just be doing a recap. That is the recap of the trade that we speculate last week. And unfortunately, everything played out as we planned. And one thing that really shocked me is that we the place that we target was the place that the market begins to what with it, that the market just rushed down to. When it's rushed down to that place and it's tried to what consolidate, and once it's cleared the liquidity again and it started to move down. But now let me just do a quick recap of what I speculated. So yeah, we talked about this spike up, and in correlation with what DXY, that is US dollar index, and we talked about this breakaway gap. We don't want to see the market get into this breakaway gap. This place, we don't expect the market at all. And you can see how it is what breaking structure to the downside, breaking structure to the downside, retrace, inducement, blah blah blah. And right here, so this is where we are going to, so don't mind me. So yeah, we find out that it broke again, and here actually become our inducement. Here to maybe our extreme full of liquidity, not our inducement, because the last break of structure, the last leg that caused break of structure is the inducement. So all these ones are just extreme liquidity. After it cleared this extreme liquidity and get into this split, I we plan towards getting to this trade. So one thing that I want to make justification to is that from this place, in this place now, we ought to enter here, but this way we eventually took our position. But and I will explain why I did that, and I will prove that this was where I actually continue join job up in, because I believe that it won't go this place anymore. Let me just show you something right here. What had happened recently? Markets works based on on past experience. So after market cleared liquidity here, it retraced in the body of the candle. It didn't get to the to the wicks, and that's the mistake I made here. Yes, after its break, it didn't get to the wicks, and when it broke structure right, the structure I was expecting to break, when it gets here, that is clearing liquidity to this place. If it's break structure, and that was my mind, that once it breaks structure, I will get into it, and hopefully on a lower time frame it broke structure. And let's just get to it to see what's happened there. So now, yes, we can see this. We can see this. It was really, really impressive. It was massive. Yes, right from here. It's broke structure right here. It's break this structure, and I was like, no, no, this is not a joke. This see the big move. It's moved with a body candle. The body candle is very strong for me to get into the market. And yes, at the point of retracement, I got it. That's just it. And when it got here, I was like, why Joby die? It is very like daunting. I was like seriously, market stand choppy. When it was like consolidating right here, I already know that it will definitely clear this high. I know that it will definitely clear this low. So once it cleared this low, it is spike. I was like, oh, yo, we are ready for sell. Or why? What caused me that? The reason that why I wasn't able to catch this one was that I actually speculated it from here, which had actually violated my I violated my rule, because that's not what I that's not how I choose my order block. Sorry, this is breaker block. That's not actually how I choose my order block. I said my order block will be from the recent low to the recent high, and If I had done that, I would be able to catch the move. So that's just it. See now, you can compare it to the video I made. Just see, it was as if I was a market maker. I wasn't a market maker though. I don't even know any insider information. Let me just explain what happened here. Just as an add-on, after the market comes here, it cleared liquidity here on the higher time frame, that is 4 hour time frame. It's cleared liquidity, and yes, it will come back for the liquidity of the strong high that break this low. Hmm? It will come back, it will go back to the liquidity, to the liquidity above the leg that caused this break of this low. This is not the this is not the high. This is not the strong high that break this, that clear the liquidity here. This is not the strong high that cleared liquidity here. This is the strong high that cleared liquidity here. This is not the high that cleared liquidity here. This is the high that clear liquidity, and so that's why I choose this one. And when it broke structure, I was like, no, this market is going to fucking sell. Yeah, I actually I still believe that it is still going to sell to this level. So this is where like this is where I wanted the market to get to for the week, for a week. Like, now, when they are talking of speculating, I s- I called the speculation a week for the week, not for time. That the whole time I did was for GBSD. It was very funny. GBSD took me a month, and we run almost 635 is on that, 335 pips. You just imagine. So yeah, how many pips do we manage to get? Eh, These pips now, we managed to get 127.4 pips. Just imagine 124 point. And how many odds is our risk to reward? 14.78. But for 14.78 is not a joke. 40.78 is not a joke. So the skills is already matters, and let's just make sure that we continue like learning. Even though we didn't have the chance to get in yet, that we are expecting the market to get here. Getting the market direction is a plus, is an add for a trader. That is, it means that the future is clearing, is getting clearer and clearer. So let's just take time and study the charts. You can go on your own, study the charts, know what is happening. Chart is just the what is giving us the information of what is happening, what has happened, and what is going to happen. So you must make sure that you know what is happening, what has happened, and what is going to happen. That's how you are going to get crazily rich in this stuff. So yes, all you have to do now is to just subscribe and follow me for more content like this. If you never want to miss this anymore, you don't want to miss this anymore. So just stay tuned for the next video I'm going to drop today. I'm going to drop an analysis that I made on NZD USD. I think that one is going to be a massive yes, it is going to be a massive one. It's just I'm just really excited right now because there are a lot of traders out there, like they find it difficult to get a market direction like this. It is not that I'm mocking them, it is that most of them are taking losses as isn't should I call it part of the game? No. Yes, loss is part of the game, but should we, because of our apprentice, that is we are beginner, and lose everything to the market? No, you don't fucking want to do that. We are here to get rich. So now I just want you to follow my YouTube channel. Watch out for more content like this. So have a nice day, guy. Bye.